Uh-uh. No, 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 no. Let's not even do there. Jesus. Let that happen. Ooh. Hey, y'all. Dovie Milton 3. Let's see. Go. Dovie Milton 2. Go. Okay. Hey. Let me try to get this right. Oh, God. It's tight. No, no. Okay. I don't want that. I don't want that. Here, let me see. Oh, Thank you. Damn, all this damn stuck at a damn chain. I be damn. Look at this here mess here. Hold on a second. Look at this here. I'm gonna see. Damn. My God. Everything. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Wow. Hey, Johnny. I'm sorry. I think she's getting up. Oh, hey, y'all. What's on, Dovie? Wait, hold on. When they had, when my channel got taken down, they took everything down. So hold on a second. Let me turn this music off. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. Yes, when they took it down, they wiped out everything. Hey, Johnny. Hey there, Miss Wonderland. How you doing? Y'all, let me tell you something. This is what I was doing. Let me turn on the light for a few minutes. Woo, John, let that be light. Okay, you guys, this is what I was doing. I was trying to set up something for Dovie for meet and greet for 2025. And what happened was I wanted us to go to North Carolina. No, we were going to South Carolina. North Carolina, Fayetteville. And we was going, it was going to be Labor Day weekend. And basically we was going to spend, it was going to be like, we're going to come in at Friday, maybe Thursday. And then you guys, we make the arrangement. You guys pay for the hotel. We all would just hang out. And then Saturday would be the big day. That's when we would go to the Boots on the Ground that starts at 12. And then from 12 to 2 a.m. So we'll set up a time to meet and to basically go and dance. So that's basically what I was down there doing, trying to get new music, because at the song that we listened to anywhere that we go, that's gone. So I'm trying to find all new music for me to put on there because I'm not taking no chance. I will. Y'all can hear me good. Let me know I'm bumping the table. I will be coming back with Sunday blues, hole in the wall juke joint Sunday. But what I am doing, I'm getting one of those turntables like Buddy Lee had, so I can go ahead and play the music, and I can also put some. Okay, thank you, and I can put some beats in it. You know, let the beat run. So basically, that's what I'm gonna get myself for my birthday, but it won't be until next month. So basically, we like got another week or so. So me to get that for our music, so I won't have no more copyright strike, no more, because that y'all, I wasn't really paying no attention, but that Billy, what we were playing, Michael Jackson Off the Wall. That's what they got me with, and that's basically what happened. But those that doesn't know, my other channel here, y'all, Miss Regina is helping me out with the Miss Regina and who else? Goddess. They remember me when I had came in with my other channels. Those that don't got it, these are my channels. These are my channels. If y'all go and subscribe to them, that'll be good. They already got 200 something of them. I do have some that's already monetized. Some that's already monetized. It's so many. It's like that, coming up with a different email and all this. So Miss Regina went and the other night, and they went and got 4 of them. All of them got numbers on them. I forgot about them. I forgot about them doggone channels. So anyway, they are basically that monetized. But anyway, today I'm gonna do it, switch it around so it could be like a podcast. So basically, what I got in mind doing, let me write all my brainstorms down. Oh, child, they would get me talking in. Okay, Saturday we had put it, we're gonna be, what it was, Saturday? I forgot what name that she put it. Anyway, if you don't know, the sect they have, I'm not with those people over there anymore. I'm with the SSX sector, the 3 S's, and it's for strategy, sector. I know them. I won't forget about it, but I don't want nothing to do with it. No, my energy and spirit is going in a whole different way. Hey there, boo. How you doing? No, it's not my birthday. It's next Saturday, the 24th. I just basically put that up for everybody to, if they want to get something. But 2 days to who? Oh, May 24th. This next Saturday. I just put that stuff up a week ago. I put it up because I didn't do it last week. So I put it up. That's okay. I had put my birthday next Saturday. It's May 24th. Oh, shoot. May 24th. That is my birthday. But I just put it on there because in case people are on there, you will see that I like a lot of books. I like a lot of books because books that I get along. So anyway, I went, did something at Walmart. It's all just basically that a lot of what I had got is basically stuff like personal, who I am. I'm into don't sweat the small stuff. That basically like I lose myself, so I have to basically read to back myself out. So anyway, when you go in there, it's also too on the communal wall. One is Walmart and one is Amazon. And anyway, that's what it is. I just want, and even if you want to, I got it whatever. Even if you don't want to get whatever I got on there, that's fine. Get a book, any type of book. That's it. Because I like doing that. That basic reading will put me to sleep. That's really not no good. Reading will put me to sleep before the TV will. So anyway, that's basically what I am. And then also too, I wanted a new Bible. I needed that. So I wanted something like with big writings. So that's why I had got another. I got one, it got small writing, but I wanted one with big writing. So anyway, y'all, these glasses, as y'all see all my video on screen, like something is going on with these glasses. The insurance company told me to take it back. Take my glasses back. Okay? How y'all doing? I don't have nobody on X because that X be on here. X, I got a very heavy count over there, but didn't fact that X like the news. It's how I title it. That's what tricks it off over there that I'm live. Now, did the fact that next week when I'm covering Diddy, X would be here. It basically have tied in a way that I'm no longer. I do blogging and news, but I have to leave it in a funny with my personality. I have to leave it. So anyway, I switched over to the comedy. So other words, it would send different type of people. How y'all doing today? It would send different type of people that's over here because it said different type of people. And y'all know what to do, moderator. We don't know these people, but that's basically what the algorithm that I fall into. Okay? So that based it off. Numbers does not bother me because as y'all know, I started out Dovie Milton with two people, me and the computer. Stacey Robinson got on my nerve and Simply got on my nerve. I ain't had nobody there but the four of us, and I still blocked them too. So they were disturbing me at 4:30 in the morning. Okay? The prayer, early morning prayer, it was be back tomorrow night. If I miss a day during the week, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll be back the next day. So basically, I'll be back on between 4:30, 4:45 a.m. And on Thursday, it will be that the fact that we won't do nothing but just pray until the sun come up. So anyway, so that basis on Thursday. And as you know, Thursday I will be covering the Diddy. That ain't got nothing to do with our routine or what that we used to doing over here. That ain't stopping nothing. Covering the Diddy trial, that's something that I wanted to do. But other than that, I'm here. Monday is Hot Topic. Still the same old thing, but Hot Topic will go on about 7 o'clock in the evening. Okay. It's Tuesday, you know that we do the boots on the ground, but I'm not going to touch nothing yet until I get that sound system because I don't want to. If I'm going to do this thing right and want to get something out of these people, I got to basically come right. So anyway, so that basic what it is. Friday is the last day of school. Oh, y'all students, that's good, great. All right. Don't go out there. Don't get out there, Chlorine on person and just drop the kids off anyway. Take your behind and drop them kids off where they supposed to be getting off at. Because you look like the type that you did. I don't know, y'all supposed to read everybody on radio. Everybody. Yeah. So, you know, some things did the fact that this is based on, I got to switch this over. I will switch this over into my podcast, right? So anyway, I'm gonna put this here right here. And the podcast, where it may be, I'm gonna leave that like this here. Because in the evening time, y'all, come on down, shit down, you know that. Hey, my name ain't Cassidy. I don't put anything in my mouth. Anyway, we are. Y'all let me know if I'm bumping the table. So anyway, my name is not Cassidy. My name is Dovie. I do not put anything in my mouth. No, I do not. So anyway, and quit bumping it. Okay. I don't know what is going on. Okay, anyway, I'm not touching nothing. So anyway, y'all, we're gonna I don't want to talk about Diddy back with Diddy because I have to do enough 5 days a week. So anyway, we're gonna talk about other stuff that's going on in the news. Those that wasn't here yesterday, I did a couple of brief things. I gotta take this out. No, let me take that out. Those that was here yesterday, I was giving you a brief of what we was going to do, what we're going to talk about today. Y'all, when they took my, when it pertained to my channel, I paid for the premium. But somehow or another, with everything that don't happen, they write the premium out, but I'm still here. So we may have to go through some commercial. But meanwhile, what I had wanted to talk about, did anybody did a favor like 2 weeks now and see, wait, is it true Diddy trial will go on for more than 7 weeks? Yeah, they said they want to be through with it by the 4th of July. Okay, that's when I said that I want to go up there like about the last, you know, like when the jury get it, I want to be up there then. When the jury go deliberating. So anyway, I want to take a trip up there just to get in the mess. I'm going to do it for old time sake scooters. Okay. Don't y'all send me no money. Just wait till y'all get and see me up there, because y'all probably have to see y'all money get me out of jail. But meanwhile, so that's basically what it's gonna be like. Yeah, they said that they was gonna go on to. It should be over the 4th of July. It's basically like too long, and so I gotta play itty. You know how it gonna go. So yeah, I'm gonna fly up there for the scooters for old time's sake. If I don't do that, oh yeah, y'all, I had got that little pole because I got to show the scooters everybody. I got to show the scooters everybody. So that's why I had got that little sticker in that little pole, so I can show y'all everybody. Because I'm going to New York, New York, I got family there, right there in Brooklyn. They say, yes, come, Aunt D. Yeah, I go with you down there in that mess. Mm-hmm. So anyway, my niece, she there in Brooklyn. And I'm going over there. Either I may go down to Connecticut. Both of them, we can catch them. Yeah. Both of them, I can catch the train. So, but you know, I did. One of them got to go with me because I don't really know how to get. But anyway, the train would drop off the subway. The sub train would drop off right there in Manhattan. And I'm going in there for the scooters. For old time's sake. I should be up there with my pole and let y'all see the people. We gonna get that. We gonna get that other 200 that need it. Even if I have to go to New York and get it for the scooters for old time's sake. Yes, I'm gonna be up there in the crowd. But it's somehow not did right with the crowd that moving high and moves so fast. You know, it's like that. I don't know which way. When to make the arrangement, didn't fight with the airline, this, that, and other. But you know what? I'm going to reach out to DS, and that's DS. Girl, do you want me and you just to drive up there to New York for New York's sake? Mm-hmm. Because DS ain't fussing me. She in Virginia, I'm in North Carolina. Girl, I would get you. We would put that car, put that BMW on the road, and we going to New York for content. Oh yes, we is. Oh yes, we is. We won't stop. Okay. And another thing that we had covered yesterday, I think Chlorine, you was there, that we finally found out what the Tootsie Roll was. Yeah, these old clacking hands over here were very, very upset because we were doing the Tootsie Roll, and then when they went into the room, they found a bag of Tootsie Roll, and all because he was getting ready to do a freak out and all this type of stuff here. His dirty ass. Anyway, if you Google it, it will tell you what the Tootsie Roll means in a sexual thing. Okay. Hey, guess what I'm gonna do? Y'all won't believe this to me. I say that if I do this here, oh man, I can't get into nothing. I subscribed to everybody all over. Everything was wiped out. Yeah, I got to get over there to her. If y'all like to support what is going on in my new adventure out, y'all can do that. Y'all can do that. Anyway, I would not be no longer doing no kind of B-sector news. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So a lot of things basically is changing. It's going on a month since I've been telling that change up the new sector, and that's what I want to do. My sector is basic. It's a dealing with whatever that I say now. It won't be whole against me because there's a bunch of I'm in the comedy section, so it won't be whole against me because it's all in fun and game. Okay, let's get over here with the popcorn. We're gonna do the popcorns again. I'm trying with a different company because what I hit at them other popcorn, they weren't good. So I'm trying with a different company. I'm trying with the cotton candy, the same cotton candy that people can order. It's the same way how that you did the popcorn. So it ain't got nothing to do with Dovie. Nothing to do with me. You don't give me no money or no nothing. They'll send me a cut of when everything is done. Okay? So basically, I'm going to be doing the popcorn, the candy, and I'm going to be doing cookies. The cookie dough, what is the cookie supposed to start Wednesday? Because they had called me, make sure they had all the information right. All right. And then they had to go and see if they're going to approve you for doing it. So anyway, they called me and tell me they approved me for that. I can do the cookie dough. And basically, for what I understand with the cookie dough, I am in on that too. With the cookie dough, what is going to happen like that? It's the dough. You order these little tubs. And you know, at nighttime when we want milk and cookies, you just get out the tub and you put the thing right there and put it on in the oven. That is what's going on with the cookie dough. You will bake them yourself, but it will all be ready to go. All right. So anyway, I'm very, very excited about the cookies challenge. But the popcorn challenge, it went very, very well. It went very well because I only had 3 people. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just getting us something to do over here. I'm not trying to get rich off of nothing. I had tried to order pun, but I could not view my card to see. I know, I know, but we're gonna do it over. We're gonna do it over. And those that's out here, scooters out in the street, y'all can basically spread the word with family members. Same way, do you email everything over to them or you text it over to them? That's up them to look at it. They want to order a cotton candy and what is cotton candy, popcorn, and cookies. So anyway, but I am excited about those cookies. Yeah, I wonder. I went to Walmart the other day and bought the dough to start doing the cookies, chocolate chip homemade. So anyway, I got that. I'm gonna be doing that, but I'm basically gonna wait till maybe like after my birthday. Then I may do like one day that we would do like maybe like on Tuesday. That we'll do something, and then it's like we'll make some kind of cookie dough. That's basically what I'm doing. But I'm trying to keep with the podcast. I'm trying to keep that basic on Sunday until we get the music right. Till we get the music right, because I would not get no more copyright of what is going on. All right. So anyway, I thank everybody basically from coming over here. Hey, Facebook, okay, man. I don't know what Wayne is, and I thank everybody. Okay, y'all, what we gonna do now? If you wasn't in the streets yesterday, if you wasn't over here with your scooter yesterday, Whoopi had went to court. Wait a minute, y'all cut it with the music. Y'all cut it. Oh no, you remember last week when I was getting ready for set up for the Mother's Day, my channel had got striked because I was losing. You know how that these guys record mixed CDs. And I was paying a mixed CD that I just ain't heard before. It just was coming up. And then on that mixed CD had Michael Jackson. And then it struck it because of the Michael Jackson song. So it's like, I had peeled it, but it didn't because I was looking at it like that. I just basically had got it picked out the thing. And it basically had struck me because it had the Michael Jackson song in it. So anyway, I say, you know what? It can't be no way because I mean, I don't learn all by myself. 9 steps on the boots on the ground. I mean, you know, and I have to basically do better. Okay. Y'all see my other channel that I have. Dovie Milton, that is the Chronicle Cab. Chronicle Lady Cab. So what happened was that when I was driving, I basically did the interviews and talking to the people in the car. It was so funny. A lot of things were so funny. So I said, yeah, cut the music so your channel won't be on. Yes, I got to, man. It's too much. But I can play their music, but you got to put a beat in it. So it won't be like a copyright. So for my birthday, for me, I'm going to get me one of those. Because I looked at it, I think it was like 127 for Amazon. So I can have it right here so we can go on. And then I can push a button and the beat basically would go on. And then we can still do our thing. Okay. So that is not copyright because their music is not like that. So we still getting down here over here on the scooters. But I don't want to mess. I cannot, I got y'all last week. I went on to a fast. Matter of fact, the fast wasn't long. I went on a 24-hour fast. I had a lot of time to think what is my next move, because when your channel go down, it's not only that, it's like a punishment. It's time for you to think what you're gonna do next, how you gonna fix it that this won't happen again. So anyway, they said that one strike that I got, it stays on to me until August. Y'all, I can't mess up. I cannot mess up. So I'm working all the other channels are my backup channels. I'm working them. Meanwhile, I don't talk to y'all enough. I'm just going to entertain you guys so we can have a little bit fun on this here podcast. And then tomorrow when I go live, I'll be going live basically dealing fact with the podcast. Okay. That's different show on the podcast. Now, just and then also too in the evening time, I don't have this sit back. It's Sunday. I don't feel like putting up the green screen, which that is over here. So anyway, this side. Whoopee. And also too, where's the right here? It's still gonna be here. I'm just gonna have a different background, and it's gonna be recorded from what's it called on StreamYard, and gonna be looking professional. That's how the podcast is gonna be. Podcast based is the same thing. It's basically like it's a different kind of atmosphere, like a news reporter, different type of. And it's the same thing what we doing, but it's just basically a different type of atmosphere that you're supposed to be a podcast, like a real live news person. Mm-hmm. But if I had somebody else had a podcast, we could have got on it together and discussed what's going on. So I have to do it by myself. Y'all, guess what? Y'all remember? I got to stop that chlorine had told me. You remember, y'all? I had told y'all with my business, I had Dovie flowers and party thing. Now, remember, I know a lot didn't fight with balloons and decoration. What that they don't give me credit for, but that's okay. I blew up these balloons a week ago or something. Guess what? They still up there fresh. What the other one is? It's another setup over there somewhere. Where they at? Oh, they over here. They were there. And it doesn't matter when you are doing balloons. Anybody decide to get it doing balloons? When you are doing balloons, okay? Up there, I did not take this here from you. I went to school for this, and you can Google it. My name is Dovie Flowers and Party Thing. Okay? Google it. So up there, you go and blow up a balloon. No, Dovie's not copying off you. This is my professional, what I do. Okay? I even got a certificate that said that up in New York, when I used to go to the balloon show, I only went 2 times, balloon show, they gave me my certificate, a whole lot of stuff. It said that I was certified, baby. We're not the same. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to be blowing up the rest of the air balloons. Air balloons can stay up for weeks. Sometimes you just got to pop it and let them go. Air balloons stays up a week. I don't had air balloons to stay up for a month. Air stays up. Okay? Helium floats. Helium only stays up for how long? You can get 6 to 8, sometimes 9. No, you can get 6 to 8 hours. And it depends on what's going before they start coming down. Before they start looking. But air balloons will always look good. Air balloons, you can work good with air balloons. Air balloons, when you see balloons all coming down, when they having the convention, those are all air balloons. Mm-hmm. That's why they are not going nowhere. No, they cannot float nowhere. They all deal fact with air. And one thing about air balloon, let you know that they can't float because they try to blow up one. You're going to wind right up there on the ground. So that's is what they, but I do mine with a machine. And I also 2 sides of mine, the right side. So I'll be doing that this here week here. I'll be doing that. And I have been finding extra small balloon water. Okay. Oh, what? Girl. I told you that one that been sitting behind you. I know they got assigned seats. The one that been sitting behind you that don't do anything, that's the one they're going to get you. Mm-hmm. So anyway, you guys, we're going to rock out. So, okay, let me tell you what's going on. Please like my video, okay? Please like my video and share it out. Thank you. So, I got all the videos on Dovie Milton too, but the name and that email is totally gone. Okay, they did that. That there happened Wednesday. We was getting ready to do spa day. It wiped it out. So anyway, everything what I got and everything, I have to put everything back in the computer. Everything back in there. That's the reason why y'all didn't see me. I was playing around back there. I even had forgot I had on master button is saying let's go. I'm ready. Okay. those that you don't know, Whoopi had got sued. Whoopi had got sued for $800 million. $800 million. Whoopi went to court. It really didn't get too much what's going on. It didn't really get too much going on because they didn't fight with the dedicate. But yeah, she did went to court. And anyway, didn't fight with the judge. The judge did find her guilty. Whoopi had said that said some bad things. Didn't fight with Eli, little boy. He need to go to bed. What are you doing looking in grown folks' mouth? Anyway, with the View being around for over 25 years, it really did struck a core in him. All right. That intern girl that talks, that does, that comes out and gives it, is the house press, the house news lady, that young lady. Anyway, this is her first job. Whoopi and Joy Blair, they had said some things about her. Anyway, she went to court. Anyway, let's go back there. How about that? Could we go back there? Let's go. Okay, here we go. Let me put that around. Hold on a second. I got to see. Okay, hold up. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Let's basically like just let's get us together in here. Let me go ahead and get her. Yeah, she did have got sued, but nobody didn't pay much attention to it because with a lot going on. I finally did this shit up myself. And you know, this is a thing that when you speak on people's children, a lot can happen. Okay, let's just see exactly what is going on with Whoopi. Okay.
Excessively, feel extreme fatigue, or have blurred vision due to diabetes. Place this under your tongue and flush out sugar through your urine.
Oh, child, please. Oh, my
Most
God.
people don't
Okay, here we go.
I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wait a second. Like, come on, man. This is too.
Breaking news, Elon Musk files an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi Goldberg.
What happens when Elon Musk decides he's had enough of being the target of media narratives? Well, in one of the most shocking moves of the year, Musk has slapped The View and Whoopi Goldberg with an $80 million lawsuit. Why? For comments he claims were defamatory and intentionally misleading. And if you think this is just another lawsuit, think again. Musk's bold move has already sent shockwaves across the media landscape, sparking debates about free speech, media accountability, and whether The View has finally gone too far. Buckle up, because this isn't just a lawsuit. It's a cultural earthquake that's forcing everyone to reevaluate the role of daytime television in shaping public discourse. It all began with a casual segment on The View. Or at least, that's what it seemed like at first. During the discussion, Whoopi Goldberg made bold accusations, suggesting that Musk and Senator J.D. Vance were secretly plotting to take control of the government if Donald Trump were ever removed from office. Let's pause here. Plotting to take control of the government? That's not just a hot take. It's a full-blown conspiracy theory. Goldberg didn't stop there. She went on to claim that Musk acts like he's the president, questioning his intentions and painting a picture of a man with unchecked power. The other hosts chimed in, amplifying the narrative.
Yeah,
But Musk, he wasn't about to let it slide. In a move that's classic Elon, the Tesla and SpaceX CEO responded not with a tweet, But with an $80 million
Hold on, you
lawsuit,
guys. Because somebody
according to
go
his
and get
legal
this
team,
for
the
education
comments made by
purpose.
Goldberg and her
All my
co-hosts
stuff
were
has
not
been
only
gone. I
false,
forgot about
but
this.
also
This is
harmful
an
to his
education purpose.
reputation
I don't
and
have a right
business
to
interests.
video.
Musk
This is
argues that their statements weren't just
um,
reckless. They were
YouTube
designed to mislead the
purpose.
audience and
I got
create
to get that.
unnecessary
Everything
fear
is
and
gone.
hostility. In his words, it's time for media outlets to be held accountable for the narratives they push, especially when those narratives have zero factual basis. Whoopi, however, is trying to play it off. After the lawsuit was announced, she claimed her comments were nothing more than lighthearted banter.
As I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you can call him vice president.
I've called him vice president.
Yeah.
I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever say. I don't remember last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
Okay. Hold
So
on
you
a
think it's
second. Hold up, you guys. Hold up. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead on and subscribe to this. Okay, here we go. I had to do that. I did that. Come on, man. Relax yourself. Hold on a second. Let me get out of there. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. That's the one that, let me get out of there. Oh, boy. I don't want nothing to do with that. Hold on a second, you guys. How did I press to get over in there? I don't know, but I can go back.
saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wait a second. Like, come on, man. This is too.
Breaking news: Elon Musk files an $80 million.
Okay, can you guys see it? You guys can hear it,
What
right?
happens when
Now I'm going to
Elon
go
Musk
over
decides he's had
and
enough of
let
being
you
the
know how
target
this
of
should
media
break down in
narratives?
court
Well,
and
in
what
one
the
of the
judge
most
had to say
shocking
to
moves of
her.
the year,
Okay,
Musk has slapped The View and Whoopi Goldberg with an $80 million lawsuit.
hold on a second.
Why? For comments he claims is precedent, making it harder for media outlets to critique powerful figures. They claim it's a billionaire using his wealth to silence dissent. Yet, Musk's defenders are quick to point out the hypocrisy. One Twitter user put it perfectly: if we can't hold media accountable for spreading lies, where does that leave us?
No.
This isn't about silencing anyone. It's about restoring trust in journalism. And let's not forget, this isn't Whoopi's first brush with controversy.
Okay.
Over the years, she's made headlines for a slew of questionable remarks, from downplaying major historical events to making inflammatory comments about public
No,
figures.
I got to
Clips
sign
have
that
even
sign.
resurfaced of her
Do me a
praising
favor,
Donald Trump in the
Rhonda,
past,
could you do me a favor?
calling
You
him
go
a friend.
and look on
Fast
Google.
forward to
Could you
today,
find out where that
and
is
she's
on
one of his
Google?
harshest critics.
Copyright.
So,
the
which version of
education
Whoopi are we supposed to believe?
She put me in the movies,
Copy of this.
I love you. I'm telling you. And they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is. Don't fall for that.
Trump, you're talking about.
It's moments like these that fuel skepticism about her credibility. And Musk's
Well, I
lawsuit
think-
is shining a
let's go.
spotlight on this
Let's talk about it.
inconsistency. But let's zoom out for a second. This case isn't just about Musk or
Okay, here we go. Do I think, thank you. Do I think that that The View goes too far? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Whoopi and Joy got so comfortable up there. The words that come out their mouth, and then Whoopi backing it up. This ain't about a black and white thing. It's about that. This is not a black and white thing. This ain't nothing about freedom of speech. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Freedom of speech is not always freedom of speech. Okay. Everything come to your head shouldn't come out your mouth. She got onto a part. She was talking about his little boy, how the little boy looked. And then she was saying that she talked about his other kids, like he don't, basically like in their life, how that he got this other little boy and his other kids does not like him. Don't care for Eli. Anyway, it was a very, very I'm gonna say it in the Dovie Milton term. She basically was talking about the child. Whoopi was talking about the child behavior. Whoopi had said allegedly that little boy, Eli had that little boy on his neck, right? And they walk around with the little boy on his neck. that little boy reached over to Trump, and then they allegedly they said that if that little boy, he's so rude, if he ever get close to Trump on his daddy's neck, he's gonna pull off that toupee. Child, y'all, that's what they were saying. And you know what? I had saw his little bad ass. I thought his little bad ass gonna do that too. Because and then for him to play like he sleep on his daddy's head, then he start beating his daddy in the head. And so in that Wolfie, there was, oh my God, they was talking about that. They said that here go this time of the night. He had a grown folk party up there in West Palm Beach when the new year come in. He had took people glass. Everybody was up there on the floor. Everybody was up there on the floor. Then he taking people there like he a damn bartender. They're putting this over and this. Just people just going around to the table. He didn't walk around the chairs are so close, so he stepped in the chair. Just just listen. He's managed. Just mess with people damn drink. Yeah, that's what the hell his little ass going so goofy down. Goofy then was talking about it. And that's what happened. But the main thing didn't affect with Whoopi. Whoopi had a breakdown moment. And this is what she was saying too. Now, that is what she said about Eli had on 80 million. This is what she said about the White House intern, the one that I would call her the weak. She like, thank you. It like that. But you know that the pretty girl. This is her first job, and her first job. And Trump said that she was so pretty, so he made her to come out and be the breaking news lady to come out and tell her. And this is what they said about the breaking news lady. Thank you. All right. Wow, we got it now. Okay, this is what she said about the breaking news lady. I'm staying on topic here. Just give me one. Oh, let me hold up. Why do they want you to do so much to subscribe? I'm subscribing to all these news channels. Because guess what? Because that's basically what I'm getting things hold up a second. I was told about this here this morning about getting this here together, but I had that lined up ready to go. Okay, let me put let me go ahead on this here. Put it right up here. Maybe that can help now. Okay, here we go. Just brace yourself. I don't even know which one I want to go because they all saying some good stuff. Okay, let's just how about we just go here? Let's see how it would go.
Real time. Tweets flew in. Captions reading, breaking, Whoopi breaks down under pressure. Started trending in minutes. This was no longer just a trial. It was a televised fall from grace. The judge didn't pause. He kept reading from the bench with stone-cold authority. Details of coordinated producer instructions, malicious framing, and deliberate attempts to provoke Caroline were spelled out one by one. Whoopi's name was mentioned again and again. Across the aisle, Caroline's legal team passed a flash drive to the court clerk. New evidence.
Okay, let me get it. Y'all, this is Caroline. Caroline is that house girl. Her first job, and she hit it big. And following now, don't get that. She got Eli. This is what she said. The View said, and then the View itself got sued. Joy, $200 million. She got sued. Let's go ahead and continue. But right now we're working on what she said to Caroline. How you doing, Caroline, baby? Not me. You couldn't get nothing from me. All right, now here we go.
Video footage, emails, internal production notes. The courtroom was stunned again. It was proof the attacks weren't spontaneous. They were scripted. The judge reviewed the evidence aloud, quoting an internal email. "Let Whoopi lead. Her words will trend."
ABC News President Kim Godwin saying in a statement, effective immediately, I am suspending Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks for her wrong and hurtful comments. While Whoopi has apologized, I've asked her to take time to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments.
You know, when you're a certain age, you use words that you know from when you were a kid or you remember saying, and that's what I did today, and I shouldn't have. I should have thought about it a little longer before I said it, but I didn't.
A gasp flew through the gallery. It was a takedown, not a discussion. And now the receipts were all in the open. Whoopi looked like she couldn't breathe. Her attorney leaned in, offering a cup of water and a whisper. But she couldn't even lift the cup. The moment was too big, too raw, too final. The courtroom watched in silence as Whoopi broke, fully and completely. Her reputation, her composure, her shield of fame, it all came crashing down in a quiet, heartbreaking collapse. And Caroline, she simply reached into her bag, pulled out a fresh copy of the lawsuit papers, and slid them across to her attorney with the calm of someone who knew the truth would speak for itself. Outside the courthouse, a crowd had gathered. Media vans, protest signs, fans, critics, all of them waiting to hear what would come next. But inside, Whoopi sat frozen, trapped in a moment she couldn't escape. The judge leaned back in his chair, eyes scanning the room like a hawk. His voice rang out one last time for the record. This is not just about celebrity. This is about accountability. And just like that, the gavel struck again. Inside, Caroline stayed composed. Her eyes didn't wander. She didn't whisper to her lawyer or look for approval. She just sat tall, a quiet pillar of strength, as Whoopi's entire career crumbled across from her. Then came the next bombshell. An internal transcript was read aloud in court. It detailed how producers encouraged the hosts to corner the guest and drive conflict for social media impact. It was more than unethical. It was explosive. The judge read aloud, poke at her age, push her on race, let Whoopi close with a zinger. The courtroom gasped again. You could feel jaws dropping across the gallery. It was planned down to the second. Whoopi lowered her head into her hands. Her fingers shook. It was the face of defeat, of knowing that the camera tricks and applause signs wouldn't save her now. This wasn't a segment, it was a reckoning.
The most divisive and disgusting speech that any president, certainly in my lifetime, has ever given. He essentially waged war on half of the country by saying that we are all a threat to democracy because we believe in putting America first. It's not radical to want to put your country and your own people first. It's not radical to want to have a strong border, a strong military, and to unleash the might of your own economy, not economies around the world.
Even her.
Okay, anyway, let's talk about this in one moment. With this comment, basically, like went down, they had attacked her personal. But what they fail to understand is that somebody writes the notes for the president. The president will read over it, then the president hand it over to her. She just is a mouthpiece for the White House, or basically like what is going on. Anything is very, very deep, the president would do it for himself. But did they go too far? Yes, they did. Like they said, I forgot what they said. But this is being a takedown. No, I don't look at it as a takedown. It's just making them being accountable. That man, you cause that you up here and you got this here big platform. You cannot just say everything that comes out your mouth. Whoopi, we love you. We still rock with you. But and then also too, yes, I do believe the producer them, and Rupert, you can come over here and get a podcast, but hey, you got to help me out, okay? Because I've been here a long time. So anyway, so with Whoopi, with this here stuff here, y'all, it's not a takedown. It's sending signal to everybody. Now for the YouTubers, did Tasha K ain't pay that girl for her money? She ain't pay Carly B for her money. That should have sent a wave to all of us out here. But in what goes on the TV and what the View had did and how they talked about that young lady, man, come on, man, y'all. What's her name? Whoopi trying to say because that she's an old lady now, allegedly. That's basically what she was saying. I'm just gonna tell you in the Dovinisha term. Whoopi was saying that based like that excuse her because that this is that what she said. Basically, like, excuse her. This is basically, grew up and I'm just old phobic. I'm just saying this here. No, you did damage. You've been in the industry long enough. And then every time when this young lady, Caroline, comes out here on the podium, she got to go back. When she leave the podium, go back and see what the View is saying about her. And the producer knew what Oprah was going to say. Because they gave Oprah, they knows what you're going to talk about. And her thing is to go in on the people and basically frustrate them in a way. The producer did no. Was it right soon to View? Yes. Hold on a second, y'all. What's going to come on the TV show? The number one talk show for 25 years? I don't know. But they got insurance. Rupert shouldn't have to pay this whole $800 million. Now, I ain't talking about the $80 million, $800 million from what this here little guy here. Hold on a second now. We ain't through. We working. We trying to rectify and clear some things up with our mouth. Everything comes out of our brain shouldn't come out of our mouth. We should use our heart with feelings. Here we go.
Her own legal team looked rattled. One attorney flipped through notes. Others whispered nervously behind stacks of documents. Their plan had collapsed the moment the evidence became undeniable. The judge then held up a screenshot from a Slack conversation. It showed a producer saying, "She'll crack. Trust Whoopi to trigger her." The courtroom murmured again, a buzz of disbelief filling the air. Whoopi's face was drained of color. Her lips moved like she wanted to say something, but no words came out. Her voice, once so loud and sharp on TV, had vanished into silence. A recess was called, but Whoopi didn't stand. She stayed seated, staring blankly at the floor, like the weight of every headline she'd ever spoken was now crushing her from above. Outside in the courthouse plaza, protesters gathered with signs that read, "Justice for Caroline," and "The View is not the truth." News anchors were scrambling to adjust their scripts for the evening broadcast. Meanwhile, inside, a security guard approached Whoopi gently, asking if she needed to step outside. She whispered, "No, I didn't think it would come to this." Her voice was hoarse, barely audible. Caroline remained seated as well, her hands folded neatly in her lap. She looked across the courtroom, not with vengeance, but with vindication. This wasn't about destroying someone, it was about standing up for truth. During the recess, reporters huddled together, exchanging notes. Headlines were already being drafted. Whoopi Goldberg faces career-ending sentence. Caroline Leavitt brings down daytime giant.
Wow.
It was a media earthquake, and inside ABC's headquarters, panic was spreading like wildfire. Emails flew, emergency meetings were scheduled, and executives were demanding updates every hour.
Wow.
This wasn't just a scandal, it was an existential threat. Whoopi's lawyers tried to object, but it was too late.
I don't care if he's pooped his pants. I don't care if he can't put a sentence together. Show me he can't do the job, and then I'll say, okay, maybe it's time to go.
The documents, the emails, the transcripts, they had already spoken louder than anything they could say now. The facts were in full view. Then the judge looked directly at Whoopi, his voice firm. You are not above the law. Your platform does not give you a license to destroy someone's name.
Damn.
That line would be quoted everywhere within the hour. And as he spoke those final words, Whoopi's entire frame trembled. Her shoulders shook as she reached for a tissue, but even that small gesture looked broken. Her fall from grace wasn't just public, it was permanent. It was like the air had thickened with the weight of everything that had just unfolded. Whoopi sat back in her chair, but she didn't lift her head. The judge turned to Caroline's legal team and nodded. Proceed with final statements, he said, and the courtroom braced for the final blow.
Y'all, let's take a coffee break. You see what I'm saying? That's why, even though I'm over here in my own world, my own sector, and I'm no longer how it got me down that I would do comedy, because everything basically what I say, I'm basically like teasing, right? All for jokes and play. That's why that. But if I was doing blogging news, like I was doing when I came out here, that would be a whole different thing. They'll put you in a different algorithm. I'm happy. I want to be at peace. Okay. Let me tell you something. Yes. That type of money went to that little girl. I don't know your reputation. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know it basically that she deserved the money. Yes, she deserved the money, but how much money? But one thing you got to understand, when Whoopi them talk, they talk to all the countries around the world. So if Whoopi don't got the money, they TV show got the money. Hey, lovely one, boo. They TV show have the money. Whoopi and Joy, they took it. They don't take things too far. And for what I don't dislike Eli, the little boy daddy. I don't even know them. I just know exactly what The View and others put out here about him. But the way how they did this to a young lady, and it's her first job, I don't know. I know one thing: when they get through with her lawyer, get paid. She don't have to work another day in her life. Hold up for a second. Let's go.
Caroline didn't rise. Her attorney did the talking, but her presence was thunderous.
Both
She
ladies
spoke with
just
calm
talked.
fury, pointing to the pattern of public attacks. This was never about one bad comment, he said. This was about humiliation, defamation, and abuse of power, disguised as daytime entertainment. Whoopi's eyes welled up again. She looked down at the table like it might swallow her whole.
Damn.
The woman who once dominated morning television now couldn't even face the audience she used to command. The judge nodded gravely and began his sentencing summary. Every word hit like a hammer. He described the evidence as unsettling, the coordination as malicious, and the conduct as a betrayal of public trust. When he read the final part, sentenced to damages under the full weight of the $800 million lawsuit, the gallery gasped again. This was more than a win for Caroline. It was a moment that would redefine media responsibility. Whoopi's hands flew to her face. She began to sob, quietly at first, then uncontrollably. Her shoulders heaved as years of arrogance collapsed into a mess of tissues and shame. She was falling apart, and there was no one left to defend her. Her lawyer placed a hand on her back, but it was useless. Whoopi couldn't be consoled. Not now. Not after everything had been stripped away in full public view.
President Trump's life echoed the sentiment that President Trump is a threat to democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie. And yes, you will take political violence like we have seen in 2 instances against President Trump. Last week, Tim Walz and Kamala Harris said that everyone who showed up to President Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden was a Nazi. That's despicable, dangerous, divisive rhetoric that is spewed by the Democrat Party every single day.
She wasn't Whoopi Goldberg, the icon, anymore. She was a defendant, and she had lost. Caroline sat motionless across from her, not smiling, not smug, just steady. This wasn't about revenge for her. It was about dignity, truth, and setting the record straight. And she had done it without a single meltdown. Outside, the courthouse steps were swarmed by reporters and supporters. People chanted Caroline's name while news stations cut into regular programming to announce the sentence. It was a national moment. Inside, Whoopi finally stood, wobbly, red-eyed, broken. She leaned on the table as she tried to gather her things. It was clear to everyone watching. She wouldn't be returning to The View, not after this. The judge made one final statement. This court recognizes that public platforms come with public responsibility. Use your voice wisely or face the consequences. Those words echoed as the courtroom emptied. As Caroline walked out, photographers yelled her name, but she didn't stop to pose. She didn't make a speech. She simply stepped into the sunlight, binder in hand, calm as ever, while the world erupted around her. That same hour, ABC's crisis team went into full lockdown. Executives were instructed to wipe internal Slack threads. A gag order was
Right there. Caroline is I'm gonna say it like this. She the speaker, not the speaker of the house, but she the one that comes out when the president blow his nose. She always go into the room and she talked, and she the one that talked to the press. And they had got her, but you know what? I'm thinking right here. I'm thinking something right here. Do you think so? Caroline got the heart, you know, and like say like this here. You can't say these things. I don't need the money. I know that you're an older lady, and you can be my grandma. I'm not gonna take the money from you, but I really have to show example that you TV shows, morning top show in the morning time, y'all have to be accountable for what the things that come out your mouth. You hurted me when you said those things, and they wasn't true. I don't want the money. That is a lot of money. And like how that mama and dad, I did not hear this story. Yeah, you know what I've been doing lately, because yes, she need what? Yes, she need and want the money. So what you saying, lovely one? Hey, you guys, yeah, we can talk about it. So, lovely one, you think so? That I'm just thinking. Do you think so? She would say that I'm not gonna hurt you, Miss Whoopi. You can be my grandmother. I'm not going to take money, but this is not no takedown. This is accountability, that your mouth would get you in trouble. And at your age, Whoopi, you should have known about this. You heard me with all those things that you said, and with lies. And with this country is built on solidarity. If you don't agree with the president, what he's doing, you don't have to come out here and slander me, because that I come out here to the podium and say, I don't say these things. I say what my job right down to do. And for you to do this here, do y'all think so that she would really, do you think so she would really give back the money? I understand what you said, lovely one. You said that she needed the money. But, oh my God. But I do, and also too, how much money do that they have around there? I know that they have to have so much insurance dedicated something like this to happen. But for one person to take on this, come on, man, come on, really? One person. Hold on a second, lovely one coming. Sure, she need and want the money, or she wouldn't be working. Okay, now look. She got to work because she young. So she ain't putting in time like we don't put in. But for to take somebody to court, and you know she had all the lawyers that were hanging around the White House, and sue somebody for $800, y'all, that is $800 million. Let's go to work. Y'all, I got to get me some coffee. I'm telling you, things just ain't right. Tomorrow, I'm in North Carolina. Tomorrow, the liquor store will be open. I will be up there. They'll open it up for them. Hold 1 second. Let's see.
To be issued for staff. Damage control wasn't just failing, it was unraveling. Producers from The View began deleting tweets. Interns whispered about job hunting. Longtime crew members started leaking information to reporters in exchange for anonymity. The show's entire foundation was cracking. And behind closed doors, ABC executives reviewed Whoopi's contract with urgency.
I respect everything everyone is saying to me, and I don't want to fake apologize. I'm very upset about that people are misunderstood what I was saying.
I just leave. I go home. I go home to my life, and I take care of my cat and do all the stuff I'm supposed to.
Termination clauses, breach of ethics sections, and morality standards were suddenly front and center. Everyone wanted to know, how fast can we let her go? One internal source said, we're not just losing a host, we're losing public trust. That single sentence captured the disaster perfectly. This wasn't a scandal, it was a collapse. On TikTok, X, and Instagram, clips of Caroline sitting silently in court with her binder had gone viral. Hashtags like #MediaAccountability, #Justice for Caroline, and #ViewCollapse were trending worldwide. Commentators across the spectrum were stunned by her composure. She showed us how to fight back. One political analyst said, no screaming, no drama, just facts, court filings, and integrity. Even some former View fans admitted they felt betrayed. I used to watch every day, one woman tweeted. Now, I see it was all fake. Whoopi wasn't interviewing guests. She was setting them up. And as Caroline's team exited the courthouse, one reporter asked, do you have any final words for Whoopi? Caroline stopped just for a second, turned calmly, and said, let this be a reminder. Truth matters. That single quote exploded across headlines, screens, and timelines within minutes. It wasn't just a sentence, it was a movement in motion, a line in the sand drawn with quiet defiance. And now, with Whoopi Goldberg sentenced, ABC reeling, and millions watching closely, one thing is absolutely certain. Caroline Leavitt didn't just win in court, she changed the rules forever.
Damn, okay, you guys. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Sunday podcast. We have one.
Well, since we last convened here 24 hours ago to examine Donald Trump's humiliation tour of Middle East dictatorships, Donald Trump has, uncharacteristically for him,
Okay, I'm sorry.
observed a...
Okay. I'm sorry. I just basically just leave that up there. Damn, man. Yes, I can feel correction. Google said he's not a billionaire, but a multi-millionaire. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. And then also too, I see somebody say that Caroline we don't need that job. Caroline husband is a billionaire itself. Oh my God. And then again, when you look at the one as our president, I think so he would have money follow money. I think so he would have people around him that got some money. Okay. However, it's kind of mixed. If you research, you will get a different thing on him. But he is a real estate. Yeah, okay. Damn, man, Whoopi. Damn. Yes, this is a sign that your mouth will get you in trouble. If we have not learned, did in fact with Tasha K, I hope we learn from the View. Learn from the View. That's why I know that my mouth, and when I start changing over about a month ago, I knew it was time for me to go because I played too much. And as those that didn't hear the video, Whoopi was backing up what that she was saying, and she said that she is an older woman. Reason why she said the thing, because that I guess it's something like what grandma now Dovie, last night you told your auditor that you was going to do Diddy commentary today. Wait a minute, hold up. With Diddy, I'm supposed to be doing basically like celebrity today. With Diddy, I will be doing Diddy all week. But I will go over some things, those that didn't even hear about it. I will go over some things. But Diddy got a whole show and segment for 5 days. And then for what I understand, Saturday will be a day we'll scramble over news. And Sunday we will really get in like what's really been going on out in the street since we last talked. Let's say that those did in fact we did it. Y'all remember now? You remember I supposed to go? Someone told me I supposed to check that Smokey Robinson. I have heard Shannon Sharp. I have heard. Go back that what you said. Okay, let's go like this. With Shannon Sharp, I heard some things up on him. Y'all, this here, everything what I say basically is allegedly. Okay, I just see it through this here. There ain't something that I make up. That's how we do. We go from story to story. Those that's over there on X, if y'all continue to check my communal wall, y'all see all during the night. I be, even though that over here does not get it, I be sending things over to you guys on my communal wall all night. And thank you. Not much, but thank you for all 149 faces that follow and support me over there. Okay, over there you have to get 2,000 followers, and then that's when they click you on for start getting a check. Okay, and I'm on my way over there. Okay, with Diddy got them folks out there in that sun, out there rain or shine for $20. All right, it's $20 an hour. If they will wear a shirt and say free Diddy, the t-shirts that they're giving you the t-shirts free. But what I understand dealing back with Diddy is like he's still working behind the scene and basically like spending money. But I don't think so. It's Diddy. I think so. It's Diddy's team. All right. I think it is his team because I don't think so that he will have anything to say about dealing back with money besides this legal thing that is going on. So I don't believe it's Diddy that's saying there and telling them to do that. Anyway, they have shirts out there. Let me show you guys. Y'all, I have to somehow or another I can get this thing to do something else. To pull on another camera. But you just got to show me how to do it so I can have like 3 or 4 of you up here. With Sean, they out there in them streets in New York City, giving people black and white shirts, telling them free Diddy. If you wear the shirt, but you got to get in front of the camera. They want you to get like in front of me or whoever, get in front of the camera. Force your way in front of the camera so it can say free Diddy. They giving out the shirts free out there in New York City. Hold on a second. You know what, y'all? Y'all. Get what? Wait a minute. Y'all, it don't surprise me. That crazy ass Diddy team, it don't surprise me if they don't go up there and get a helicopter to put on the Statue of Liberty, free Diddy. I don't put in that, because guess what? What else that he got to do? It ain't nothing else that he can do. All right? Allegedly, people are saying that he's not going to come home. What else more that he can do? He said that he wanted to conquer the world and he bigger than life. That's what Cassidy say. Okay, what else did he need for you to accomplish? What are you trying to do? You don't travel. You got your name based on everything, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. let's go ahead and do some deep dive. We did it because I had this here loaded up, did in fact with Whoopi, and I wanted to talk very, very hard on that. And I think so we all basically saying, okay, that's right, why not did it right. But y'all remember now, you remember R. Kelly was saying that Diddy and Jay-Z going down too. You only would hear what they do. Yes, it do. Yes. And I also still have to get y'all to run out this with Jay-Z and Beyonce, how they trying to run over there to the UK because they did it with the tax, what they got going on. They can basically live better in the UK than they can over here. I also got to tell you that Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'm sorry, I had took a treatment early this morning. Okay, Beyonce and Jay-Z got turned down for getting a loan. They wanted to put up their house and this, that, and other to get a loan dealing fact with the finance, what's going on. And allegedly what they are saying out there in the street, because that they had ties with Diddy, they don't want nothing to do with them. They got denied a loan that they put up their houses to do something. So now, how you doing? I see that you're seeing it. Are you on your best behavior? Okay. That's what it is. Devin, you come on here with your eyeball. You can stay on you on your best behavior. Let's go. Y'all, I supposed to put on my communal wall. Oh, hey, boo, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you. I'm supposed to put on my communal wall. How these people are dropping Diddy left and right. And also, too, was the mayor of New York. You remember he had his problem, but anyway, they had drop all charges that was good, did in fact pertain to him. Okay, you remember she was the one that posted. Remember now, you remember Trish had said that the mayor was going to be there with the thing that was going on with her believe thing, what she was doing. And then Jason, the whiteboard, as y'all call him, Jason went and Googled everything, even went down there to see what she going to have it at. And come to find out it was a warehouse, a closed down building, and there was nothing in there. She did at the wardrobe. Okay. Now also too, I don't want too much to play with B-Set News, but I am cheering for Trish. Trish is gonna do this here. Trish gonna come through. My full-time warehouse. Okay, then yeah, you know about it. Yeah. Those that didn't know, I'm rooting for Trish. I am Trish's personal cheerleader with my pom-poms on, and I'm rooting for her. But Trish may do something like this here. You know how that your family is. Okay, we're going to believe. The family didn't believe. Now, when she said that, now check this out. Allegedly, when Trish was saying that they was going to get awards and all that kind of, that's the award because they supposed to be doing something like a competition thing. Now, put all that together. That is stand back when whoever wins gets the award, but everybody don't get an award for participating. Okay. And let me tell you that, yes, her trip is going to go on. But I'm going to tell you, Trish, check that Believe, and Believe is somewhere that they go and do these, run through the hoops and do all this type of stuff here. It was not special did. This was no special thing that was set up for Trish people to do that. No, that's what they do over there. They just have that part of, like a water park or something. But they have that, I'm not calling that a water park, but they have that there. So of course, whoever they run through this, this is when you get this in there. So basically, the show will go on. I don't care. Trish have to see people going through that. Trish is gonna video and tell us them people is a part of the people that pays to go to Believe, and also to the group that Trish is in. They are allegedly, this is my term, they are doing their part to, again, people to go. But they believe stuff on Trish's behalf. Trish gonna go to the airport and tell everybody at the airport going to believe. Yeah, you hear that? They going right there. Trish don't even know them people. So anyway, shout out to Trish. Keep your head up, Trish. I'm rooting for you. Okay, let's go Diddy fact with Diddy. The names that is going to be called is the names that the company had dropped Diddy. Ain't no police trip going on, but okay, we will see. Okay. I'm just saying. I saw Trish last night over there to the twin TG. Y'all check out who it was. Okay, let's just go on from here. Okay, this is what I'm going to show you Diddy fact with Diddy. Diddy, I got to get close and personal and start using my community wall and do it and get this thing up here. Now with Diddy, what I'm going to show you, the names, as you hear, the companies that dropped Diddy, why did they drop Diddy, and when did they drop Diddy? They wasn't waiting on for no trial. Only thing that they did was heard about when he, in November 2023, when he paid Cassidy in 24 hours. The video was not out. It was not out. Right then when he paid Cassidy, that's when they started dropping him. Also, too, they said that his clothes was in Macy's. It called Sean John. They said it wasn't selling, it wasn't moving anyway. Mm-hmm. So they ripped out of the shelves everything Diddy fact with his clothes, all through that. Let's talk about it. Don't take my word for it. It's all just allegedly. Let's get down to it. Okay. Make sure I got it now. Okay. That's why I need that other thing up. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got to learn how to get onto that other page. Where is she at? Oh, there we go. Here we go. Okay. The one thing that I can't say didn't affect with me, I'm keeping it down. I am. Hold on, I'm gonna say she did it. Maybe in that. Oh, sorry. I know. Damn. Whoa. Oh, Jesus, y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus, this damn boy. Okay. Okay, I'm just being nosy. Hold on a second. Hold 1 second. I'm just being nosy. That's like chefs me right there. I'm with the content creator, that the one that said I'm with her. So anyway, I just gotta basically just find that part. I don't know how to do that yet to line it up like on 2 screens or 3 screens. I got to do that in my time. Hold on a second. I am doing that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. This is just came out.
18 brands have now cut ties with Diddy, and the list just keeps growing. From luxury liquor deals to sneaker giants, and even media.
Okay, hold on a second.
Now cut ties with Diddy, and the list just keeps growing. From luxury liquor deals to sneaker giants, and even media platforms. The empire that Sean Diddy Combs spent decades building is unraveling at record speed. We're breaking down each brand, what they had with Diddy, and why it's now over.
Fallout continues for rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs tonight as more companies announce they've cut ties with the bad boy CEO. Earlier today, America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses said they have stopped all sales of his Sean John frames. A number of stores received a message last week to remove all the frames and replace them on the store display shelves. Diddy's music has already been removed from all Peloton devices following a number of sexual assault and trafficking allegations. He also got forced to step down as the CEO of Revolt TV.
What we're witnessing isn't just a celebrity crisis. It's a massive corporate exodus. At least 18 brands and organizations have formally severed ties with Diddy in recent months. Many of these brands were tied to Diddy's e-commerce venture, Empower Global, while others, they spanned industries from...
Okay, you guys, I just want to let you know, this had come out yesterday. It came out yesterday. So anyway, but this is what I'm going to put for you guys basically see, basically like on my community wall, all the people that had cut ties here. But I'm going to get a better view of it because I'm going to go away. Is I have to Google it and try to get it so I won't have to write all these companies now and paste it over to my wall. What I have learned with these two week basic dealing back with Diddy, we all are doing the same thing. We taking what they put out here, even on Washington Post, even into the inner city, and that's how they basically getting at you. But some of these things here that, like today, it's going to come out identified with those that is in the witness. I'm gonna look it up on one of my tablets. I'm gonna look it up, and also too, if I think it's like about $3 to get that transcript, and I'm gonna break it here for us to see who is going to court. But dealing back with I'll be sure they not getting nobody that's talking. Everybody that's supposed to be that got a subpoena to go to court, they can't say nothing about it. They got a gag order. Don't tell nobody that you are told to go that you got a paper to go to court. Al B. Sure said that he was going to court. They say they ain't getting Al B. Sure no damn paper. And it's another girl. Yeah, there's another girl that they always do this when they celebrity offense and license. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Y'all, we just talking. We just talking. Thank you guys. Let's go.
From liquor to apparel, streaming, education, and entertainment. And make no mistake, this isn't moral brand shaming. These are companies making cold, calculated business decisions, and they're all aimed at protecting their bottom line and their public image. Let's break down every brand that we know of so far. We'll give you the backstory, the business connection, and the timeline behind their decision to walk away from the bad boy mogul. One of Diddy's longest standing partnerships was with beverage giant Diageo. Now, back in 2007, Diddy entered into this marketing deal that helped transform Ciroc vodka into a hip hop luxury staple. By 2013, he had co-invested in DeLeon Tequila, another Diageo brand. But in June of 2023, that lucrative relationship came to an abrupt end. Diageo officially declared they had no ongoing business relationship with Diddy. Now, that's a sharp shift after years of publicly co-branding with him. Their split followed internal tensions, including lawsuits filed by Diddy against Diageo over racial discrimination. But ultimately, the brand walked away silently and decisively. Diddy's fashion label, Sean John, well, it once dominated urban apparel racks at Macy's. Since 2010, the department store had been a key distributor. At its height, Sean John was synonymous with hip hop fashion and helped pioneer the idea of celebrity driven retail lines. But as of late 2023, Macy's began phasing Sean John out completely, quietly pulling inventory from its website and floor space. Now, this move was not broadcast loudly, but became apparent when customers noticed its disappearance. Insiders cite reputational risk as the reason for the withdrawal. Diddy founded Revolt TV in 2013, branding it as a revolutionary Black-owned media platform. He served as chairman and held a significant equity stake. That is until November of 2023. So following the allegations against Diddy from Cassie, Diddy resigned from his leadership position. And by March of 2024, it was confirmed he sold all of his ownership shares. Revolt stated that this change was necessary to protect the brand's mission and to refocus its commitment to independent Black voices. Launched in 2021, Empower Global was Diddy's ambitious e-commerce platform spotlighting Black-owned brands. But following the explosion of lawsuits and media scrutiny, at least 18 brands formally pulled out, citing reputational concerns, same like the other ones. Among those brands were Surrey, Nudie Systems, Faluba, House of Takura, and Rebecca Allen. Rolling Stone reports these brands withdrew due to public pressure, reputational damage, and safety concerns from their own customers. Some also cited Empower Global's lack of visibility and underperformance in sales. Now, this all compounded for them to leave. The pressure to stay, if you are still tied to Diddy, there is a lot of public pressure for you to essentially disown him. In May of 2024, Peloton removed Diddy's music catalog from its on-demand cycling and fitness classes. The company also shelved the Bad Boy Entertainment Artist series, which had previously featured his hits as curated workouts. Now, while Peloton did not release a public statement beyond just, the normal thing, just saying, confirming that the music was paused, it was clearly a reputation management move. One meant to distance the brand from controversy and avoid backlash from many of its users. Harlem Charter School. Now, Diddy was one of the founding partners of Capital Prep Harlem. It's a charter school aimed at underserved youth. He donated millions to its launch and remained a vocal supporter for a lot of years. Now, in November of 2023, the school cut ties, issuing a statement that it was ending its relationship with Diddy in the interests of the organization's health and future. This was not a decision made lightly, especially given his financial contributions, but the school made it clear. Values come first. Hulu had quietly greenlit a reality show centered around Diddy and his family. Now, it was rumored to be titled Diddy Plus 7. The concept was part of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, kind of dynasty. But the show never saw the light of day. In late 2023, Hulu scrapped the project entirely, with insiders confirming the cancellation was directly tied to Diddy's legal and media troubles. Southco, one of the major artist management companies in the entertainment world, they dropped Diddy from its roster in January of 2024. He had been listed as a client for years, but suddenly, no trace of him. No press release, no public drama, just a quiet deletion from their official site and a behind-the-scenes severing of all ties. In 2014, Howard University honored Combs with an honorary doctorate, but that changed in June of 2024 when the school announced they had revoked the degree. They returned $1 million of donation and terminated his pledge agreement. This was one of the most symbolic breaks, stripping away an academic and cultural honor in a very public way. As you guys may or may not know, he famously went to Howard University. In fact, every year he's done, I would say for a few decades, he has sponsored their homecoming. In fact, there's a big concert and party all around Diddy that he's arranged, and people were used to seeing him and him being a staple of that homecoming. But now, in recent years, there's no trace of him to be found. While Amazon never had a high-profile partnership with Diddy directly, the company did host several of his brands and music content. Since November of 2023, users and watchdogs have noticed significantly reduced placement and promotion of his products and content across all of Amazon's platforms. And there's a lot of them. But there was no formal statement that was made. But insiders report Amazon has removed ad support for Diddy affiliated projects and blacklisted certain promotional placements as I guess it's kind of like a quiet PR shield. Diddy had a casual footwear and fashion collaboration in early development with Puma. And this was aimed at tapping into this kind of retro sneaker culture. But in early 2024, the sportswear brand reportedly shut down all development, stating privately that the brand would not be moving forward on any new projects involving Diddy. Now, Puma has declined to make public comment, but they're no longer pursuing any type of joint marketing with him.
Okay, y'all. Wow, it is a list. I'm gonna go and see where I can get the list from. Because I cannot bother with this here because if somehow or another it should be able, I'll be able to put a screen in a screen. But I'm gonna have to see. I have to talk to Eustace about that, so I won't be able. I can still work with another screen behind him. But y'all, let me tell you something. Y'all remember he said when they had dropped him. And did I hear this right? She said she's suing them for discrimination. He discriminated. How could it be discriminating when they had you all since, well, I think it was 2007? How all of a sudden now this can be a discrimination? Y'all, we are black. We are people. People are who we are. And this ain't no color thing. This is a professional thing. They all had when I look at this industry, they all are cousin and family. Now, Diddy, you said that, she said that, he said, he sued them for discrimination. How could it start to be discrimination in 2007 when we decided let's do business together? Now you need to come off of this here. Damn, man. Y'all, we got to get this I feeling and see what it was. I told y'all, did about with Cassidy scooters, how I thought I did about with Cassidy, that Cassidy was alive, and before it was all was told. Hold up one second now. Now I'm trying to get right. Hold up. Before it's all was said and did, what did that damn heifer say? When he took her down that alley, down in that tunnel, oh no, I gotta go. I don't want to be here. You could have left the whole damn time. Then also too, when he started again with Young Miami and another white chick, what happened? You wasn't used for him, so you left on your own. You could have been it just like that, just like he said. How could somebody take advantage of a sex thing, take your grape you? Then 2 days later, you back in the bed with him, let's make love. Okay, I'm just talking some trash. Come on, Tootsie Roll. Let's do it.
Affiliated like Kanye West was, Adidas had once used Diddy as part of its influencer strategy across urban lifestyle marketing, particularly through Bad Boy and his music industry tie-ins. But by Q1 of 2024, any remaining association had been scrubbed from their marketing decks. Adidas confirmed through private sources they conducted a reputational risk assessment and flagged Diddy as a no-go zone for future collabs. Ooh. October 13th, 2016 was declared Sean Diddy Combs Day in Miami Beach. In June of 2024, that proclamation was officially revoked as the city moved to disassociate from the rapper's legacy. In September of 2023, Diddy received a ceremonial key to the city from New York City Mayor Eric Adams. But by June of 2024, city officials said they were reviewing whether they would rescind the honor, or they were also citing that they had ongoing concerns of public feedback. As of yet, I haven't heard anything more about that. Now, Eric Adams was embroiled in his own controversies, and there's a lot going on. But I would think that that key wouldn't just be reviewed and studied, that it would be revoked completely immediately after all of the allegations, and now him facing this racketeering trial, this RICO trial in federal court.
We are here for an amazing moment, looking at one of New York City own, Harlem own. I am so proud to look at the recognition of what this brother has done. In the key to the city, from the bad boy of politics, give your hand together to Sean P. Diddy Combs, our brother, giving it up for him. Show them some love. Reality, dream bigger and bolder. Spread love. I love y'all. Love, 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 love.
I didn't know that. I didn't know Miami did it.
So what? Diddy got the city. Yeah, Diddy got the city. Hey, yo, New York! New York, we fucking did it! Harlem, we did it. Mount Vernon, we did it. The Bronx, we fucking did it. Let's go. The key to the city. Yeah. I'm coming to the garden with this shit. Then I'm gonna be in Brooklyn this Sunday. I'm not playing with you, New York. I'm gonna give you this love. It's a love rampage. What up? Yeah, New York, we outside. And tonight we acting bad. It's fucking Friday, the album's out, and it's up. Get that album now, we taking that shit to #1. Fuck that, New York, let's go.
You've been very outspoken about breaking the cycle of domestic violence in New York City. And given everything that's developed over the weekend with P. Diddy, what are you thinking about possibly rescinding the honor that you gave him last year when you presented him with the key to the city?
I think all of us were deeply disturbed by watching that chilling video of the young lady being assaulted by him and the committee and the team. We've never rescinded a key before, but we are now sitting down to see what the next steps forward are going to be.
So you are considering it?
We are taking everything under analysis, and the team will come back with me with a final determination.
All right, the Roots Picnic. Now, this is one of the most respected music festivals in the industry, and they had Diddy booked as a headliner for the summer of 2024. Now, after the legal wave hit, organizers quietly removed him from any of the lineups. There was no announcement again, no replacement post. He just was gone. In addition to the previously mentioned brands, 3 more fashion and accessory startups, all women-led, left Empower Global between March and May of 2024. Their statements were aligned. We do not want our values associated with what's being alleged. Our customers raised concerns about being associated with Diddy. We believe in survivor-centered business ethics. This final exodus brought the known total to at least 18 brands or partners who have stepped away publicly and privately. This mass exodus is unprecedented. Diddy didn't just lose business. He lost infrastructure, liquor distribution, retail shelf space, brand credibility, and most importantly, media leverage. And it happened pretty fast. Some of these companies didn't wait for courts, juries, or any kind of outcome. They simply read the public pulse and bailed on him. Not because they had to, but because risk management demanded it. This isn't just a fall from grace. It's an economic collapse of a once mighty brand name. Now, if you found this breakdown informative, make sure you hit that like button and comment below. Do you think these brands made the right call, or do you think they moved too fast? Make sure you are subscribed, because I am breaking down so many things about Diddy. I have some other cases and things that I'm going to weave in here, but right now, this trial is the center of the universe in terms of, at least for me over here. So,
okay, I got a question to ask everybody. Diddy had wanted a hurry trial. Y'all know I have to say it in the Dovie terms, okay? He wanted a emergency trial. The quickest that they could have got him on the emergency was 6 months. All right? I'm going to go and do some homework and pull up. I was in the kitchen, you guys, doing something, trying to prepare my dinner for later. Hold on a second. And I'm going to do something. I'm going to go out here in these streets. And I'm going to come back with it. I'm going to pay the $3. Because we're going to be doing big things over here in the scooters. Over here in our new SSS sector. Strategy, Scripe sector. We're going to New York 8. As soon as I get it right, I don't know. I really don't understand if they're going to be ready by 4th of July. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put this here basic down there. I'm going to put this here. Come on, somebody. I'm going to put this here those that you don't know, I am on Twitter, which is X, and I'm also too on I'm on a TikTok too. Okay. When I get it together, I'm going to see, but I have to spend time on each one of these channels. Miss Regina is helping me. Miss Regina put up her camera and just let the people hear the bird from her for watching the golf course. And Miss Regina got an award just for doing that, just showing them the out view. So anyway, this is what we're gonna do. Hold on, I see what. Let me see 1 second here. Okay, yeah, that was me. Okay, hold on a second. That was me. Thank you for all the new people that I'm meeting along this new wait a minute. Ticket price on. Oh, it will tell you when you go on X, and it will tell you like a person like that. Like right now, I'm just gonna put in the Washington Post and see the Washington Post and see that they get it yet. Oh God, I got quite a big follower. Praise the Lord. Thank you, all my new followers over here. Washington Post will have, and you just like go on Washington Post. Like right now, I'm putting it up here. Let me see if they get it. And then they will tell you when you subscribe to them and they say that you want the court record and you have to pay $3. They already got it. So you go in there and you pay your $3 and then you pull it. It's like that. You can share, you can copy it now on your thing, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me try to see. I'm right here. Oh, great. I got a lot of people follow. I got a lot of people. Girl. Hold on a second. Okay, that is for the entertainment. I'm trying to now. Let me go ahead and put it into Washington Post because they supposed to have it today, and they supposed to be giving it. They said they supposed to be giving out to the public. Shh, damn man, this thing moving too fast. Come on, girl. So I'm like, okay, no, I don't know you. Hold on a second. I'm on another tablet. And then usually when you get the document, it usually be like $3. Hold 1 second. Meanwhile, then I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go ahead. I'm on this tablet. That's not going to stop what I got playing over here on just to hear with us. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. I think so. We got it. Wait a minute. Let's go. Okay, no, that's not true. Okay, that's the part of the RICO child. Just I'm here just to let you guys be right here for a second while I go ahead on and do this here. All the people that while I'm looking at this here with Washington Post, I'm gonna give you the rundown with all the people that don't left Earth from Diddy. Okay, I'm gonna put that up here. And they're gonna tell you all the people that went on ahead and left oh shit. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I got it wrong. Eye itch. Okay. Oh God, wait a minute, you guys. My eye itching. Okay. Oh, I forgot I could have got the dealer. Oh, damn, boy. Wait a minute, hold on a second. You got my eyes itching. Just 1 second. Oh. Damn. Okay, I think I'll be all right now. Lord, my eye, Jesus. That's so much to do this. I can't. I do have. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, more drama in the courtroom in New York City today. The federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Joining us right now is legal analyst Candace Kelly. All right, Candace.
No.
What the hell happened?
Well, this was really the ending of the cross-examination and the redirect for Cassie Ventura, the star witness for the prosecution. And what we got from her was really detailed explanation of what happened and that she says she was coerced to do these things. She felt like it was her job. Now, of course, the defense, their job is to come in and impeach her, try to make her look like a liar. It was really
Okay, here we go.
Making a scene, real disgusting and nasty. How many of you guys been there?
Okay, here we go.
I had women stalk me, bro. Stalk me.
Hold on a second, you guys.
Everywhere I went.
Y'all, come on, man.
The hell, she following me around? Had to get rid of her, bro. Crazy. But yeah, guys, be very careful on these social media streets. If you're viewing the platform, don't let these YouTubers, these Instagrammers, these TikTokers, these Facebooks influence you with a bunch of gossip, hearsay, drama, and BS. These dudes are the biggest haters in these social media streets. When you are like me and you're able to speak truth, you're going to have nothing but haters. Nothing but hate. I got content creators that as soon as I finish my live, they go live. As soon as I finish my live, they go live. Somebody said, dude, you're just as sick as the diddler. Congratulations. Thanks for the compliments. Next, thanks for viewing. Click the like button too. This is why you can't put these type of people in court. These people would literally put people in prison just because of hearsay. Imagine a person don't even know me said, you're just like the diddler. If I was, I would have his money. If I was, I wouldn't even be on social media. If I had his money, I would not be on YouTube, social media, on Instagram, on TikTok. I would not be on none of these sites. I'll be on an island somewhere, having a drink, tossing back some woman's tonsils. Wouldn't be on YouTube. Wouldn't be on Instagram. Wouldn't be on TikTok. Wouldn't be on Facebook. I'll be tossing tonsils, making tonsils twerk. I'll have my own freak-offs.
Well, shut your ass.
Minus the Diddy oil. I'm just keeping it a buck with you, you know? Anyway, guys, got some work to do. It's 8 o'clock.
Don't let us stop you, boy.
Got a lot of things that I got to do.
Hold on a second, y'all. Let's take a break for a second. That's good.
Damn, it's going to get dark just now.
It's okay. I already saw it. I'm just putting up
Make sure you
something.
come to the birthday celebration. You know? You say you said I'm gonna steal that Ringo, making tonsils twerk. Come on, those are my intellectual properties. And you know you're gonna have content creators stealing my property. You know how that go. To all the content creators that's gonna be stealing my intellectual properties, how does it feel to copy me? I'm the man that you guys love to copy because y'all not original. Y'all don't got no style, no swag, nothing. I have content creators that be saying that I'm copying them. Bro, I'm a pioneer. How the hell could I copy
Damn, I'm
somebody
not.
that is
Y'all,
me?
hold up a second. My God, today.
I'm the one who's lit, always. People hate on me every damn day because they jealous.
Oh, God, it.
Anytime a man is jealous and hateful of another man, it is because he's not happy with himself. I once heard an elder tell me that, a brother who's 70 plus years old. I asked him a question. I was like, why do men hate other men? Why they're jealous? He said, because they're not happy with their life. They're not happy with where they are.
Wait, hold on a second. Oh, boy. Y'all, I'm still over here.
It's true.
Guys, how y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Misa Hilton Brim, you are letting everybody know. Don't get it twisted, okay? The Misa Hilton Brim came into the court with her walker. She explained what happened to her foot, but she also let us know she's not there to support Diddy. She's there to support her son. And it kind of got me thinking. I did live. If you guys don't know, I know. I go live from the courthouse. I am in the courthouse, not in the overflow room. I am in the actual courtroom, sitting, taking notes, and I give multiple updates, actual updates on live. Make sure y'all subscribe. But Misa wanted us to let us know she's not there to support Diddy. She is right there to support her son, Justin. Now, why is this so important? Because I wondered when I was sitting in court, when they were listening to what Diddy did to Cassie, how Misa felt. If you guys don't know, there's a lot of things from the blogs back in the day about how Diddy treated Misa just as violently as he treated Cassie. Now, I think back then they said Diddy wasn't having freak-offs or anything like that. However, Diddy literally did everything he could to make Misa's life miserable. He didn't even want to pay child support for Justin. He was supposed to pay for their house. He got her evicted. Diddy could have really helped her grow as a stylist because Misa is and was one of the architects that made the look of that whole early aughts bad boy. Misa should have been so much bigger than she was, but a lot of people said that Diddy, because he was mad that Misa wouldn't share her bed with him anymore, Diddy actually blackballed Lisa. So anyone that wanted to work with bad boy, Uptown Records, that whole thing couldn't work with Misa. I mean, Misa found a way, but just keep that in mind. In any case, Misa just said that she's not there to support Diddy. She's there to support Justin. Let's get into it. Okay, so Misa posted, "Happy Saturday, everybody. God is good all the time. Yes, I'm good. I'm on my healing journey.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Suffered an injury. I had chosen to heal privately. But my son said, 'Mommy, I need you.' I was right there for him, walker and all." Okay, Misa. Okay, because I was surprised with the walker. I was like, did Diddy force her to come? But again, her injury. She said, "I'm a mother first, for real. And I am my son's strength, and that's just what it is, plain and simple. Whoever doesn't understand that just simply isn't in alignment with me or anything that I'm about in life. I'm cool with that. I have a purpose-filled life that I live daily." Is part of your purpose suing Mary J. Blige over Vado, a rapper that they've been trying to make happen since 2000? You know what? She's making her point. It's a good point. Hold on. She said, "I'm cool with that. I have a purpose-filled life that I live daily. I make impact. I'm not concerned with insecure people attempting to project their insecurities onto me, ever." Who is she talking about? Anyway, if somebody's saying that you're in there supporting a thing, even though I will say, even I knew that she was in there supporting Justin, but there was a lot of stuff where it was like, are you going to publicly
What
not
the fuck
speak
is
out about
going on?
Diddy, but Diddy treated her really, really, I don't know. But okay, hold on. Let's get back into this. Let's start being real. People who do real things again. Don't let this app rule your life. I promise you, it's really not good for you. I mean, that is true. There's been numerous studies. People need to stay off of Instagram. Every moment isn't a glamour moment. This is true. Take me this morning. Your best highlight reel. Some moments are as down to the bone as you could ever be in your life. Imagine, layered and complex. That's true. There's a lot of fakeness on Instagram, but you know what? There was also a lot of fakeness in the whole bad boy legacy. Everybody knew what Diddy was into, right? And to be fair, Misa only showed up with to support Justin. Misa was never. Well, no. Somebody said that Misa actually enjoyed being like the only person that could breeze into Diddy's Star Island, and all the other girls had to announce themselves, but we'll see. To all of my temporarily disabled and disabled people, don't ever be ashamed of your condition or the need to use the medical tools created to assist in your healing or the way you need to move around this world. Woo! If you have God in your heart, pray for us all. Be kind, use critical thinking, and hold your head high. Love always, Misa, aka Jamie Summers, the realest on any team. P.S. It took me everything in my soul to not turn into Pac leaving the courtroom outside of the courthouse. If you know, you know.
You know. Okay, that's fine. Oh, how does?
Okay, so you were there. Let's decode.
Thank you.
So you were there to support Justin and just Justin. Okay, fine. That's your son, right? I assume he's not going to be indicted as a co-conspirator. And Misa was the first person to put on her Instagram out of Diddy's inner circle that everybody knows something's wrong with you. And now you're trying to I'm paraphrasing. Now you're trying to bring our son into this, and I'm not going to let you. And then she posted pictures of a mama bear and lion. Okay. But Misa, to all my temporarily disabled and disabled people, I have a question, because I don't know, because I'm not on Instagram. Were people really dragging Misa in her walker? Were people making fun of Misa for being in the walker? Or were people dragging her so much Misa had to do a shout out to her brethren of temporarily disabled and disabled people? Is that what was going on? Also, how did you hurt your foot? You're coming out and telling them, like, how did you hurt your foot? What happened? What happened with Mary J. Blige? Why are you suing her, especially over Bottle? Why did that friendship fall apart? Is it because Mary J. Blige might have been a Cassie also? And who knows if that's true, but at the real part, Mary J. Blige has been trying to get away from Diddy and that whole circle for a while. And now that she's finally away and Diddy's going down, she wants to cut ties with Clive Davis and Diddy. I don't know. It's none of my business, but y'all know all I do is run my mouth all day. So I'm just genuinely curious. Also, what happened on the steps? It took everything in it took me everything in my soul to not turn into Pac leaving the courtroom outside of the courthouse. If you know, you know. I just want to know, and I say this respectfully, how are you turning into Pac? And you got a walker. Am I missing something? To all my temporarily disabled and disabled people, how are you turning into Pac on the courthouse steps? What happened on the courthouse steps? And even then, how are you turning into Pac? Because if I know, if you got a walker and a bad foot, you can shout West Side till you die all you want and hit them up. All somebody have to do is go knock that walker over, kick you in your foot, and but you know what? I don't know. Listen, this is obviously very coded. I do not know what Misa is referring to. I do know that she actually cleared it up and said, I'm a mother first for real, and I'm my son's strength. And that's just what it is, plain and simple. Whoever doesn't understand that just simply isn't in alignment with me or anything that I'm about in life. I'm cool with that. Okay, Misa, let's also take Misa at her word, because at this point, we have to start. Misa literally said, if you have God in your heart, still God, pray for us all. I'll pray for some, not all. Diddy, right? Be kind. and use critical thinking. Okay, so let's use critical thinking. You said your son showed up and said, "Mommy, I need you." And that's why you showed up for Justin, because if Diddy goes down, then somehow Justin goes down, or you don't want Justin to be pulled into it, or has Justin been pulled into it? We don't know. The prosecutors are submitting their witness list on the 5th. I'm sorry, not the 5th, Sunday by Sunday at 5 p.m. And then we'll probably have it to the public Monday or Tuesday, but the judge will have it. Once we see the witness list, the judge, the federal people have said, if you are not a witness, you are a co-conspirator. Judging by the way Justin's been acting, he is not testifying for Diddy. Okay, fine. But since he said, "Mommy, I need you," did he not tell you he needed you Thursday? Did he not say, "Mommy, I need you" Friday? Is he not going to say, "Mommy, I need you" on Monday? Because Misa was there the first couple of days, but then once Diddy's PR person, who by the way was holding court in the lunchroom with TMZ producers, as far as I could tell, Shade Room producers and Breakfast Club producers, right? I'm just saying. It's all about relationships. And she's very, very good at what she does. I think she's on retainer from Mark Garagos. I think that Mark Garagos has her own retainer for a few $100,000, and she kind of like snaps into action whenever she needs to. That's what I've heard. In any case, let's get back to this. Once PR got wind that it was really weird for the women in Diddy's life be listening to all the disgusting, weird stuff that he did, violent and horrible stuff, everybody left the courtroom. So that Justin say, "Mommy, I don't need you" then. I'm just saying, because if you were there for Justin, but then you left when all the Combs women left, and Sarah left, you left, the twins and Chance left, and Dana Trine left, because they realized it was a bad look to have y'all sitting in there looking stone-faced to all that abuse. I don't know. Using critical thinking. I mean, listen, Misa said she was there to serve Justin. It just so happened that having her there also benefited Diddy. And let's see if Justin says, "Mommy, I need you" there again. But at the very least, I do believe that Misa was there for Justin, but why is Justin so strongly linked to Diddy? But you know what? Maybe it's all water under the bridge. Anyway, I don't know what happened in their relationship back in the day. Maybe the blogs don't know either. There's a lot of information. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Whew, my God, you guys, let's just bear with me. I went over there and I had the list that I had saw that was up there.
Ms. Ventura, I just handed you 2 drives. What is on them? GX8?
Messages and photos from my devices.
Yesterday, you testified about Sean going armed to look for Suge Knight.
Sean took guns with him.
And he told you to ask the escorts if they were cops?
I would begin by saying I was not a cop.
Sean told you to do that?
Yes.
What happened when you fought back?
I did that more earlier in the relationship. It would make him more violent, want to push me harder.
At this moment, the defense objected on ground speculation, but was overruled.
How would Sean react if you fought back?
Anger.
I'm going to show you the LA Intercontinental hallway again. Play from 143 to 146.
Okay.
Who enters?
Sean.
What's in his hand?
He doesn't appear to have anything.
Play to 159. Now anything in his hand?
My phone.
How did he get it?
Well, he took all of my stuff.
Where does he end up?
Sitting in a chair in front of the window.
What are you doing?
I'm walking away from him.
Now who's in the video?
Me and security.
In this one, play from 531. Where did you go from the hotel?
To my house, I took an Uber.
Now let's turn to text messages. Can you read page 4?
Please call. I'm surrounded.
Who sent that?
From Sean. He was running around in a towel. I told him to put the robe on.
Who sent these green messages?
I did. I wrote to Sean. Jules left. As long as you're quiet, you can stay. Peace.
Who was Jules?
Escort.
Is this Jules?
Yes.
B606 and 607 side by side.
That's me. A selfie of me with a fat lip.
When did you take it?
In the Uber with one of my phones.
What did you write here?
I said, "Please stay away from me."
And what does he say?
He says I'm getting arrested.
Was he?
I don't think so.
What did you write back?
Plugging my phone in and going to bed.
Who was at your home when you got there?
Carrie Morgan. She was upset when she saw me. She called the police.
Did you speak with them?
Yes, but I didn't say who I was talking about and they left.
Why?
I wasn't ready.
Did Sean try to come to your apartment?
Yes. He was banging. That was pretty normal from him. But this is a pretty private building.
Did you hear from Ms. Corin that day?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Hey, girl.
And I went to see D-Rock and his wife to try to feel safe.
In this photo, what are you wearing?
A gown and sunglasses. I had a black eye.
What if any other bruising was visible?
I had several bruises on my leg, but I changed clothes.
What's this?
Me and Sean at the after party.
I'm going to show you escorts. Do you know the name of this person?
No,
In what cities did you use him?
New York.
Who's this?
Islander. He was on Latin Men. We used him in LA and maybe Vegas.
Who's this, 2A616?
We called him Tommy.
Who is this?
I know him as Greg, an escort in Miami.
Who's this?
Jonathan. We saw him in Miami.
Who's this?
I don't know. He looks familiar from the freak-offs.
What did you write here?
This is all we do. I'm just getting back on track. I'm sure you can call Kim or something.
What did you mean by this is all we do?
Freak-offs.
Did you try to avoid anything in the freak-offs?
I tried to avoid kissing. It seems too intimate, but Sean told me to do it. To kiss the escorts.
What did Sean ask you to do on your 29th birthday?
A freak-off. He had me pulled out of the Blind Dragon for the freak-off. Some security.
What about blackmail material?
He wanted me to fear.
At this moment, the defense objected, but it was overruled.
When would Sean mention the freak-off videos?
To hurt me. One time I was dating someone else, and he threatened to release the freak-off videos. I'd have to answer to my mother. It's horrible and disgusting. No one should do that to anyone.
What did Sean say the impact would be?
Shame.
Let me show you a chat. Who's on it?
Me and Sean. July 22nd, 2013.
Read your message.
I wrote, please delete the videos off your phone. Too many people have access to your devices. He said, no iCloud, all good, Ambien kicking in.
At this point, the prosecution requested a sidebar and the judge, then called for a break to change some things in the court. During the break, sitting at the defense table, speaking with his lawyer Xavier Donaldson. After that, the prosecution stated there were issues with the privacy screens and said they would put that off and do something else now. Then they brought the jury and Cassie Ventura back into the room and continued.
I offer more exhibits. What did you say here?
I'd been told there was a sexually explicit video out there about me. I reached out to Sean.
Okay, here we go. Okay, let me tell you something. She reached out. Let's go right here. She reached out to Sean because she knows Sean is a bully. He will handle it and everybody. When do we do the fundraiser? Anytime now. I got to check my email. The cookie people reached out to me. And they was ready. They had to check out a whole lot of things, getting back with me. So anyway, they came out with approval. I think it was like Thursday when I was live. They came and approved and asked a couple more questions. And they had approved me for it. For the I can start the cookie thing. Hold on a second. Oh, y'all, I found the list. It was over here on Washington Post. A lot of people has it. Did in fact with the list of the people. I tell you, it's gonna take me a few minutes, but I'm getting it. Okay, here's the. Hold up a second. Let me see. I'm gonna give you the full list. The full list had just dropped. This is the list. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna follow him. That got the list. And okay, I'm gonna put the list up here. Okay. Let me go right over here. Yeah, the list have dropped. Have everybody enjoyed the show? I will see you tomorrow. Okay, go ahead, my darling. Thank you. Okay, the list have come out, and I have it right here. Yeah, it don't come out. I'm gonna get the list, and I'm gonna put it. Damn man, Chris Brown, 50 Cent, Justin. Oh my God, y'all! They got TG Jakes there. Oh my God, isn't this a something? Oh, Jesus. My heart don't drop. My heart don't drop again. Here we go. Let me go ahead and pull this here up for you. Let me just get you guys to know exactly where I'm at. And the list. And, let me see. Hold on. Okay, let me go ahead and see. Okay, come on, child. Let me see where it's here. It's right here. So good. Come on here. Anyway, I do have the list right here. And here we go. Hold on a second. I got to take this here out. Hold on a second. Let me go here. Take this here out. I got to kill this screen here and put up the other screen. Yeah, they supposed to have it out. They supposed to have it out. But you know how it go is that let me stop putting that there. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. Okay, here we go. This is coming from over here. Let's come up. This is coming from over here on the X channel. I'm gonna see could I put that on my community wall. On X, it's a lot over on X channel. It's a lot of basic reading, and also too, it's some lives over there. But it basically you won't see the people how I do over here. They have to get it out by 5. Yes, it's out. It's out now. I just not checked them. I went to Washington Post. It was there, but this here person I had a big list of it. So I'm gonna share it on my community wall. Wait a minute, y'all. I got something going on right here. Over here on the stove. Hold on a second. Let me let y'all wait. See, I don't know if y'all can see it from here. If I would take my picture down. No. They said I take the picture down, then can't hit it. Okay. Anyway, they do got TGJ. Okay, this is the list. On the list, it's got Cassidy. It got Kanye West. It got Kid Cudi. It got Prince Harry. It got Michael Moore. Michael B. Jordan. Young Miami. Cubic Goofman Jr., T.G. Bates, Justin Bieber, Chris Brown, Daphne Joy. Joy. They got Travis Scott, 50 Cent. I think it must be T.I. That's right. T.I. I think it's T.I. Okay. It got Future, Troy Lanzer, I think it is, French Montana, Lil Baby, Meek Mills. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. That there, I think that some of these people have been linked into the past channel like Cubic, like Cudi and Cassidy. Oh no, that's a totally different story. Anyway, I'm going to put this here on my community wall, and the list have came out. And these are the people that the list that supposed to came out with. Everybody, they got to do better. Let me. Okay. Yeah, it's people that's mad about it. People are mad about it, saying talking about Jay-Z and the Rico and the Rock Nation. Well, it's a lot of comments. That people are putting in they 2 cents. Then in fact with Diddy, it's a lot of comments that people don't like it because that they don't have Jay-Z up here and a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna good night, my dear. So yeah, damn man, TGJ is number 9. No wonder you got damn sick. Jesus, come in the room. I'm gonna put that on my community wall and y'all can see it for yourself. My God, wait a minute, y'all, I'm doing something. Okay, I think so. It's good. I guess old TGJ say, "Well, feel like this. If you play with the dog, you'll get pleased." I don't care. Oh, well, wait a second. Wait a minute. Damn. Damn, man. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm coming. I'm trying to find something. I'm in the middle of doing my dinner. Hold up. Where is it? Oh, Lord have mercy. My goodness. My goodness. I know I had it. Hold on a second, Chad. Hold on. Come on, man. Go ahead. Oh my God. Okay, I found it. Woo, jeez. No, I just had it last night. Hold up. Oh, shot call. Okay. Whew. Okay, you guys, thank you. I'm in the kitchen fixing my dinner. Okay. Yeah, oh yes, it is. Hey, you know what? Self-love, if you go over there on Google and Google what it is with the copyright, it'll give you the information, and you can like copy it and paste it, and then you can come and put it over here. Yeah, man, they got TDJ. What the hell? So anyway, I'm gonna put this here on my wall, and let's go back over here on If you didn't know, well, you know, I did the one did in fact with self-love about with Whoopi. That was enough, boy. And I was Whoopi. I would have shit everywhere all over myself. They said, "Oh, Whoopi was there in shock." Not the hell, I wouldn't be in shock because you did. Hold on a second. Let's go back here. I'm gonna put that on my wall. Let me get in here. Let me share this on my wall. I'm following. Thank you for all the new followers that I have. Let me see, what do I have here? Let me see what it says. No, I ain't lying now. No. Thank you for all the new followers that I have over here. Thank you, Jesus. See, y'all know that I'm doing something over here. Now, Cassie, oh God, Jesus. Boy, oh. Y'all, these are the one. Okay, here we go. Let's go right here. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Y'all, the list that I have, this is the list from the prosecutor. Them the people that, damn, man, TJ, oh my God. These are the people on the prosecutor that came out today. My God. They got T.G. Jakes up there for the prosecutor. I guess so that he do got to tell the truth, right? Damn, man. Oh, God, my goodness. You want to actually go against Diddy? I don't know. Okay. And he don't gave millions in your pocket and millions in your church. Okay. I guess so. I guess you got to do what you got to do. Ooh, child, that's scary. Let me see. How can I pull it? Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull it. And I'm going to post it. Damn, man, that is polar. I'm posting it on Twitter first. Oh, take this down. It's up there on Twitter first. It's up there on Twitter. Now, I'm going to see, could I go ahead and put it over here on, let me see, the link. Copy the link. It's to my clipboard. Now, let me get out from over here. God damn, man, I could not believe this here. Oh, shit, you going against Diddy? Hold on a second. Share screen. Let's go back here. Let's go here. Here, okay. Oh, my God. Y'all, I got to go over here and put this here on my community wall. Those that wants to see it, it's right over here, studio. It's on my community wall. Let's go. Okay, let me go right here. Let me see. Let me go right here. YouTube. No, this is my channel. Hold on a second. Post. Okay, it's already up there. Oh, damn, man. Damn, he got there fast. He got faster than me. Okay, here we go. Let me post it. Verify. Come on, man. Okay, then it's up there. Oh, my God. My God. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Y'all, could you believe that man, oh, shoot, I already did that. Verify. I did it. I verified that it was me. Okay, here we go, child. Didn't I just do that next? Okay, now, let's go back over here. Hold on a second. Lord,
escaped to the time they were noticed to be missing, 8:30, and it was another hour before they notified law enforcement about the escape. This whole thing it just stinks. It's bad, and somebody's got to be held accountable. This is just not acceptable. I know that they're on the defense right now, but they should be on the defense. I mean there's just no way something like this should happen.
Anderson, it's certainly a serious situation. These inmates, escaped inmates, are facing a variety of charges, including violent charges such as murder, aggravated assault, false imprisonment. So let's dig a little bit deeper here into the timeline and what happened with this brand new surveillance video. 12:23 a.m. You can see them right there yanking on these doors, pulling them off the tracks, says the sheriff. And at 1 a.m., it is at this moment that a corrections monitoring technician stepped away from their position where they would be visually watching this pod to go grab some food. And that is the moment the sheriff tells us that the inmates exited through a hole in the wall behind the toilet, got into the loading dock, and you can see them right here. This is after they scaled the wall, going past the barbed wire, and then going through this interstate. Now, the Orleans Parish Sheriff, Susan Hudson, says that the cells had defective locks, but they also had evidence of this being an inside job. The plumbing and the rebar that you can see right here have been clean cut with those big breaks removed that could only have happened with outside help, they said. Now, officials discovered that they were missing at least 7 hours later since their escape. Since this has happened, they have suspended 3 of the employees there pending the outcome of this internal investigation. And the sheriff insisted that the moment they found out, they immediately started calling victims and started calling survivors to warn them of what had happened. Now, listen to this off the rails presser, Anderson, and you can see how officials are answering.
Thank you. So no one was watching live video all night at the jail?
I won't say no one was watching live video,
Then
but
how did nobody see them
there are
leaving the
over
jail?
900 cameras.
How did nobody see them leaving the jail?
There are over 900 cameras in this
No, it's
facility.
just, how did no one see a massive jailbreak? But it's your job. It's your job to monitor every single person in this facility every day. Do you want to say you're sorry to the people of New Orleans for having this happen? I mean,
We are underfunded, understaffed, underpaid. So we do our best to hire staff and retain them, but like everyone else, we're short.
Chef Lowe, which one are you talking about?
Wow. I mean, Chief Ramsey, it's kind of remarkable. He's saying there's 900 cameras. If there's no one actually watching the cameras or watching the video feed, then that's Isabel said that it just happened that this person allegedly got up for food at the exact same time that this jailbreak occurred. What stands out to you about this, Chief?
Well, first of all, that timing's awful suspicious. I mean, you leave to get food at the same time these guys decide to escape. I mean, that is by itself tells you that something is just not right. There's no way they could have done this without help from the inside, and they probably have some help on the outside once they got out. I wouldn't doubt that at all. They've only caught one so far. There was a 7-hour gap from the time they actually escaped to the time they were noticed to be missing, 8:30, and it was another hour before they notified law enforcement about the escape. This whole thing it just stinks. It's bad, and somebody's got to be held accountable. This is just not acceptable. I know that they're on the defense right now, but they should be on the defense. I mean there's just no way something like this should happen.
Anderson, it's certainly a serious situation. These inmates, escaped inmates, are facing a variety of charges, including violent charges such as murder, aggravated assault, false imprisonment. So let's dig a little bit deeper here into the timeline and what happened with this brand new surveillance video. 12:23 a.m. You can see them right there yanking on these doors, pulling them off the tracks, says the sheriff. And at 1 a.m., it is at this moment that a corrections monitoring technician stepped away from their position where they would be visually watching this pod to go grab some food. And that is the moment the sheriff tells us that the inmates exited through a hole in the wall behind the toilet, got into the loading dock, and you can see them right here. This is after they scaled the wall, going past the barbed wire, and then going through this interstate. Now, the Orleans Parish Sheriff, Susan Hudson, says that the cells had defective locks, but they also had evidence of this being an inside job. The plumbing and the rebar that you can see right here had been clean cut.
Here we go.
Diddy has to be stopped if this is true. In this video, they are saying that Diddy leaped on Cassie. I don't know how he tried to do it. I don't know if it was
Leave
some
your family in the
spiritual thing they're
courtroom.
talking about, because the reporters, they didn't say nothing like this. So this video, it talks about Diddy attacks Cassie in the court. Did he attack her with his words, with his expression? How is this attack going on? I have to know this. I know you guys love when I do these reaction videos, so I'm bringing you guys another one. I just need you guys to like, share, and comment, because I love to see you guys comment on these videos. I love to read the comments. But let's hear what they have to say. And I have to make this disclaimer. I don't know everything they're saying in this video is true, okay? But I know you guys love these reaction videos. That's what I do know. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot, and let's hear what they have to say.
Holmes can be seen striking and kicking Ventura as she tried to leave.
When CNN dropped that raw footage, we knew Diddy was finished, man. It was the nail in the coffin for the music mogul, and now he's facing the music in court. During the trial, something wild went down. Cassie finally got to spill her truth, but it's clear Diddy's time in the joint didn't chill his crazy vibes. Word is, he completely lost it. Let's get to her testimony. Cassie Ventura spills it all in court. On May 13, 2025, Cassandra Cassie Ventura stepped up to the plate in a Manhattan federal courtroom, laying it all bare against her ex, Sean Diddy Combs, in his blockbuster sex trafficking and racketeering trial. Cassie, a singer who came up under Diddy's Bad Boy Entertainment, was dropping bombs as the prosecution's star witness, breaking down a decade of straight-up physical, emotional, and sexual abuse that kicked off when she was a youngin' at 19, and he was holding it down at 37. Her testimony? Straight fire, full of pain, real talk, and hood vibes that painted Diddy as a kingpin who ran her life like a trap house. Cassie kept it a buck, saying her vibe with Diddy started as a music biz hookup when she signed to his label, but it flipped quick into some controlling toxic mess. She said Diddy was that dude, charismatic but moving like a shot caller who had her whole life on lock. From what she wore to how she did her hair to who she could even chop it up with, Diddy was calling every shot. He had me feeling like I was caged, no cap, Cassie testified, her voice shaking like she was reliving the drama. She said Diddy would flex on her by snatching her stuff or blocking her bag if she didn't fall in line. That power trip, prosecutors say, was the backbone of Diddy's alleged criminal hustle, manipulating and exploiting women like they were pawns in his game. The wildest part of Cassie's testimony, she got real about these so-called freak-offs, drug-fueled, X-rated parties that Diddy allegedly set up and recorded like he was directing a flick. Cassie said Diddy would put her on the spot, telling her to get down with male escorts while he kicked back and watched, camera rolling. These joints went down in bougie hotels and Diddy's cribs in spots like LA, NYC, and Miami, often under fake names like Frank Black to keep it low-key. Cassie said these sessions, sometimes lasting 4 days, had her feeling straight up violated and like trash. I was shook to say no, because I knew he'd wild out, she said, holding back tears. She claimed Diddy kept her faded with drugs like ketamine and coke to make her go along with it. And those tapes? Allegedly used as leverage to keep her quiet. Prosecutors say these freak-offs are the heart of the sex trafficking charges. With Diddy allegedly strong-arming women into doing his bidding, Cassie didn't hold back on the physical abuse either. She said Diddy would lay hands on her, leaving her with black eyes, bruises, and a busted lip. He'd smack me up, then act like it was all good, she said, spilling how he'd try to smooth it over with gifts or fake apologies, only to do it again. The courtroom was shook when prosecutors played a 2016 hotel surveillance tape, already leaked to the streets, showing Diddy chasing Cassie down a hallway, tossing her to the floor, and kicking her like she was nothing. That footage had folks in the room gasping, backing up her story 100. Cassie said that beatdown wasn't a one-off, but part of a pattern that had her living in fear, like she was dodging landmines daily. While Cassie was pouring her heart out, Diddy was posted up at the defense table, looking unfazed in a tan suit, scribbling notes like he was just chilling. His legal squad's pushing that he's innocent, claiming Cassie and others are spinning tales for clout or a check. Diddy's plead not guilty to the racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges, and his team ain't cross-examined Cassie yet. But word is they're going to try to poke holes in her story. The feds are building a case that Diddy was running a whole operation, using his money, clout, and industry connects to keep victims on hush and dodge the law. More witnesses, including other women with similar stories, are expected to hit the stand soon. Cassie's case all but sealed the deal, but her testimony isn't the only damning one so far.
I gotta break down these videos.
Other key witness testimonies. Daniel Phillip, a 41-year-old male escort and stripper, testified that Cassie hired him to get down with her while Diddy watched. Phillip's testimony on day one of the trial had the courtroom shook with the details of his interactions with Diddy and Ventura. Phillip said his involvement with Ventura and Diddy started back in 2012 when he got hired to strip at what he thought was a bachelorette party at the Gramercy Park Hotel in Manhattan. But according to him, the gig quickly turned into paid sexual encounters with Ventura, with Diddy always in the cut. According to Phillip, he got paid between $700 and $6,000 per session, with some sessions lasting up to 10 hours. He said Ventura handled the payments, but Diddy was always there, usually watching from the corner and allegedly handling his business. Phillip described Diddy giving specific instructions on how he should get down with Ventura during these encounters, which were sometimes recorded by Diddy on his phone or camcorder. Phillip testified about one particularly wild incident where Diddy allegedly told him to do something that made Ventura choke, which Phillip said was messed up. This testimony backs up what the prosecution's been saying, that Diddy orchestrated and controlled these sexual encounters, sometimes in ways that could hurt people. One of the most disturbing parts of Phillip's testimony was when he described seeing Diddy put hands on Ventura multiple times. In one incident, he claims he saw Diddy throw a bottle at Ventura, grab her by the hair, and drag her into a bedroom when she didn't come when he called her. Another time, Phillip described Diddy allegedly dragging Ventura by her hair into a bedroom while she was screaming, with Phillip hearing slaps and Ventura saying sorry. According to his testimony, Ventura then ran out of the room with no clothes on and jumped into Phillip's lap, shaking like crazy. Phillip admitted he didn't step in or call the cops about these incidents because he was scared for his life, describing Diddy as someone with unlimited power. He also mentioned that Diddy had snapped a pic of his driver's license, which he took as a threat. This fits with the prosecution's portrayal of Diddy as someone who used intimidation and fear to keep people in check. According to Phillip, he asked Ventura why she was still with Diddy despite the abuse, warning her about how dangerous it was to stay with him. Ventura reportedly didn't give a clear answer. Phillip also claimed he would have done the encounters with Ventura for free, suggesting he had feelings for her, which the defense later used to try to make him look bad. On May 13, 2025, Diddy's defense attorney, Xavier Donaldson, went hard at Phillip during cross-examination, trying to make him look like a hater who was jealous of Diddy and had the hots for Ventura, wanting to shoot his shot with her. The defense also tried to catch him slipping on inconsistencies in his previous statements, but Phillip clapped back by correcting Donaldson multiple times when incorrect info was presented. Diddy's legal. The squad portrayed Phillip as a witness who couldn't be trusted, emphasizing that their client's interactions with Ventura were consensual and not trafficking. This approach fits with the defense's overall strategy of painting the alleged freak-offs as consensual activities rather than forced or exploitative situations. Phillip's testimony was so explicit that it had Diddy's daughters leaving the courtroom during a particularly graphic part. The whole testimony was noted for being intense, with jurors having been pre-screened to make sure they could handle this kind of content. While Phillip's testimony painted a disturbing picture of alleged abuse and coercion, the defense's cross-examination tried to cast doubt on his credibility and motives. This back and forth shows how heated this trial is and the challenges the prosecution faces in proving their case beyond a reasonable doubt. Before Phillips, the first witness to take the stand was Israel Flores, an LAPD officer who used to work security at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles. Flores testified on May 12, 2025, about a 2016 incident where Diddy was caught on camera putting hands on his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Flores broke down what went down on March 5th, 2016, when he responded to drama at the Intercontinental Hotel. The jury got to see the surveillance footage that showed Diddy wild out on Ventura.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it so I can go ahead and have dinner and I can get up in a little bit in the morning and do prayer and break down some of these videos because they don't took everything out. Everything got to be put back into the computer. I thank y'all for keeping me company. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. It's something that